Viewers and subscribers, and welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. Kenneth Okonkwo was on Arise Television and he made a very categorical statement, which is a fact that must be addressed. I want you to listen to it. I'll be coming back to address it.
Now, first of all, I am a Nigerian from Igbo extraction, and I'm very proud of that. He just said we are traders. Yes, we are traders and we are travelers. And so always there will have to be a preference between, for a larger space for anybody who by nature and nurture is a traveler and is a trader. And so in our enlightened interest, I know it as a fact that we will prefer a larger space because our nature demands that. Our nurture demands that. In Igbo land, there is a proverb. And again, in Igbo land, there is a proverb that and again, so these are the things that will make an Igbo man to travel out of his comfort zone, no matter how comfortable he is. And having that nature, I am telling you, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe preferred a united Nigeria. Ojukwu preferred a united Nigeria. Kenneth Okonkwo preferred a united Nigeria. Because I know, as a matter of fact, that as a trader and as a traveler, by nature, it will be better for us as Ndi Igbo. Ndi Igbo are agents of development, and they go about carrying development to anywhere they go to. I recall what Buba Mawa said when we were in a presidential campaign. Buma Mawa stood on a pulpit and said the only true Nigerians who believe in Nigeria, they are Ndi Igbo, because everywhere you will see them. And when you see them, they build their homes there and they live there and develop there. It was quite unfortunate that before 1966, our quest for developing anywhere we stay was manipulated and misconstrued to be a quest for domination. I am happy it's no longer in the minds of Nigerians to think in that pattern and in that formula. Because I remember one old man from Kanu. He said during the June 12th, when the Igbos left north, he couldn't find a part, I think Yakasai, he couldn't find one spare part he needed to repair his car. And he said, let's face it, we need each other. In this country, we need each other, especially in the Igbo, who are the agents of development. I told you before that what is threatening our unity now is the incompetence and corruption. What is happening in Lagos? Why are Igbos feeling uncomfortable? Because there are some people like Bayo Nonuga who will tell you Igbos are aliens in Lagos. Can you imagine? Aliens in Yoruba land. Somebody being an alien in his own country. Is that not the incompetence and corruption I'm talking about? Abuse of public power for private gain. If you cannot convince the Yorubas to vote for you when you are a Yoruba man, you have failed. If you need to vilify another ethnic group, these are the things that are bringing about the sentiments of marginalization and the instigation of people saying, let us have our own home if you cannot guarantee our safety in the general Nigerian country. And this is what I'm saying, that we must sit down to ensure that our country is built on equity, justice, and fairness. And you will see that every Nigerian will prefer to be a Nigerian. I am a movie actor. That's my primary constituency. Where we started Nollywood was in Lagos. And you know what? It was an Igbo film that was shot in Lagos. And the whole Nigerians accepted it. If they had anything against Ndi Igbo, they would not appreciate that movie, Living in Bondage. And that's actually remade my mind that, look, nobody is interested in marginalizing anybody. Spirit of excellence cannot be rejected, no matter where it comes from and from whoever it comes from. Well, so we must learn to be excellent in this country, excellent in leadership, excellent in whatever we do, so that we will be acceptable by everybody we are living with. Togetherness, it shall be the key, and one Nigeria should be supported. It's worth living for, and if need be, it's worth dying for.
Good. In as much as I agree with my big brother Kenneth Okonkwo in his assertion about Igbo position, I've been saying it. Igbos are the only true believers of one Nigeria in practical terms. Whereas other parts of Nigeria are just saying it with the word of mouth. They don't mean it. It is only the Igbos that will travel anywhere in Nigeria, settle down there and take that place as their home. Because in Igbo adage, as nebonye biko na awashi, where you live is where you develop, is where you add value. That's why they are agent of transformation and agent of development wherever you find them. And they advise you, if you don't see any Igbo anywhere, run. No. It is not a mere saying, it's a fact. But the truth of the matter is, the reality of what we are seeing in Nigeria is, the position of Igbo doesn't go down well with other Nigerians. They see them as dominators. They see them, they want to take over their land. Because they come in, they buy properties, they buy land, they build mansions. They see it as intimidation, domination. And that is why the hatred. And it will never stop. Oh. It will never stop. Now, let me correct Kenneth Okonkwo on one very impression that he made, which is totally wrong. To say that Igbos need a larger Nigeria, that Igbos need Nigeria more than the rest of other Nigerians, foul. That is a big lie. In as much as you want to say Igbos need more space to do their trading, that doesn't mean it must happen under this inworkable, very hostile contraption you have as a country called Nigeria. In that scam they call one Nigeria. Nigeria is not one. The House has known this thing. The Northern has known this thing. The Yorubas know this thing. Even Ahmadu Bello, I keep saying it, told Zeke, when Zeke was preaching one Nigeria beyond ethnicity and religion, that they should forget about their differences and be together as one. Ahmadu Bello told him, it is better we understand our differences. And that is what Igbo fail to understand, their differences with other people, that they don't accept them the way the Igbo do accept other people. So, Igbo do not need one Nigeria as it is to flourish in their trade. If Nigeria divides tomorrow, or if Nigeria is broken into different regional government, independent regional government, they can still do their business. Igbos are doing their business in Ghana. Igbos are doing their business in Cameroon. Igbos are doing their business across Africa, Europe, Asia, and America. So, being in Nigeria does not limit or breaking Nigeria into smaller units of independent nation that can work than being in a one united, big for nothing Nigeria that is not working and can never work. It's not what in Igbo. It will not limit the Igbo business. Check out Nnewi. Nnewi is doing their motorcycle business in Nnewi, and people around Africa and Nigeria goes to Nnewi to buy motorcycle spare parts. If Igbo decide to do all their business in the southeast, to be honest with you, these people will all find their way down to the southeast to do that business with them and exchange that transaction with them. Adam Market Menanka. That is the trade, is God giving this into Igbo. I'm telling you. The way the Northerners say political power is their birthright, as they think. But I can tell you, Igbo's trade and commerce, forget it. Even if you are an Igbo man and you are not nurtured in the line of business, you find it difficult to cope as a businessman. Even you being an Igbo person, even if your father is an Igbo person, and you are not part of that business, much more somebody or people that doesn't know how to do business. It's not easy to make business. It's not easy to make minus and plus. It's not easy to do minus and plus in business. They cannot cope. They can't afford to do it without Igbos. In trade and commerce, oh, forget about it. I'm telling you honestly. So don't say that Igbos must need Nigeria in order for their business to thrive. That's a big lie, and I want to correct that. And that is the only thing I want to add to what he said. And what is your opinion on this? Let's the discussion continue as we continue in our campaign and message to unite the people for good governance. Join me in our live programs every evening, 5 p.m. to 7, so that you can have your voice heard. I'm Master Kenneth Peters, the advocate for good governance. Bye-bye for now.